lot. But we making it. Hustling. This lighting a little bit yellow because of this lamp right here is yellow. But
I go at school one time.
You went to school 2 times. No, 3 times.
No, 1 time.
3 times. You went for 3 days now.
No, I didn't go 2, 3 times. I go 2 times.
Whatever you said, 1 time. But today is Friday. We have been, I think, in this hotel for about 2, maybe 3 weeks. Going on 3. Today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. Friday is my last day here that I know of. I'm just going, I want to pack tonight, but I'm not going to go to work early tomorrow. I've been going in early so that I could do my PDIS to get my child care certificate. But tomorrow's our last day. He got to go to school, so I'm going to utilize that time tonight. I'm going to wash our clothes and get all the, I'm just get them washed. I'm not even going to fold them up. I'm just going to get them washed and dried and everything. I wash my hair and stuff because I'm like, I don't want all that caked up stuff. I got some cream in it right now, but I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, wash this out, blow dry my hair, do these clothes, and chill for the night. The church didn't like let me know anything if they were going to extend the room or not. She did say last week, she was like, if we don't find you nothing, we'll get you a mini fridge. But she haven't called me and said like, hey, we're extending the room, so I'm just going to clear out tomorrow. So I'm gonna drop him off, come back.
You're gonna drop me off?
At school tomorrow.
Why you gonna drop me off?
You gotta go to school tomorrow.
So you can go work with the baby?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I gotta make money. So in the morning after I drop him off at school, I'm going to pack up everything and then I'm going to take everything to the storage unit. I was gonna put everything back in the duffel bags, but I think that if we're gonna be in the car, since we're here now,
Mom,
I could just take out what I need.
you were taking your own. I need all of that. Okay? That. What happened? What happened?
I dropped the Vaseline.
Okay.
Put your head up and get that neck.
I dropped it for you, make me so.
I'm not gonna make you fall. Alright, let's grab your book bag. We are done getting him dressed. I brushed his teeth. I didn't show y'all because I didn't know if he was gonna be in one of them moods or not. But yeah, it's time for us to head out the door. So that's what we are about to do. Alright y'all, so today is the last day in the hotel. So I'm about to start cleaning up. It is a mess in here. Start clothes and stuff. I don't want to show y'all too much because it's a mess. It's not that bad though. It's like this right here, dirty clothes. I need to get that stuff. I was supposed to wash, but it was just, this week was just chaotic. It was just so chaotic that I didn't have time. But this weekend, tomorrow, I'm going to just go to the I'm gonna find a laundromat close to a library because I reset my computer and I need to go to the library, take that to the library so I can get on some strong Wi-Fi and then I can reset it and I can start posting my videos. So I have about 4 months worth of content. And when I say 4 months, because I only plan to post once a week, and that's on Thursdays or Fridays. I'm trying to decide what I want to do, so I'm thinking Thursdays. Like, I got my expectations. Crazy thing about it is, on YouTube I got my expectations set on high, and I really shouldn't. I'm like, I know my video's gonna do good, but we know that's not possible. I mean, it is possible through the glory of God, but I'm like, I got 4 months worth of content, so I'm like, let me just start posting, I guess, because I don't want it to be like too far ahead, you know, not too far ahead, but too far back. So I'm thinking, like, I wanted to wait until I had about 4 or 5 months. I was gonna say 6 months, but then I'm like, 6 months might be a little bit too far back. But I'm like, December is where I plan on at least having that apartment that I'm, you know, looking to get. So I'm like, from counting right now, like with this video, I will probably be in the middle of December. Once this video posts, when y'all see this, it'll probably be in the beginning or the middle of December, and that should be the time that I get my apartment. So I'm like, it's time for me to start posting my videos.
I can't believe I believed everything we had was last. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kiss. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. Young and naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compete when you cheat, when lose women. It took me some time, but now I'm moved on. Because I realize I got myself. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Be myself. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Controlling, and you say that you love me, but you don't. Your family told me one day I would see it on my own. Next thing I know, I'm dealing with your 3 kids in my own. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. Now that it's over, stop calling me, come pick up your cross. You don't need to front like you're sneaking.
Y'all, I had to take off my shirt because I don't like sweating in my shirts. Then you gotta wait for them to dry. Man, this is a lot of work. Whew. I might change my pants, put some shorts on for now. Cause baby, whew, it's a lot. And then I just got to get the food out the cabinets. These shoes over here, just like little minor stuff. But I'm trying to get done because I ain't got to check out till 11 and it's like 9 something right now. So I just want to like chill for about 30 minutes. It's still kind of cool, but it's getting hot. So I'm trying to get it done before it get too hot outside, because I do not like doing all this stuff in the heat.
Then turn left.
All right, y'all, so I am completely out of the room. A lot, but we making it. Hustling, a lot, but we making it. Hustling. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all, a motivational word, y'all got to hustle. If you want something really bad, you gotta hustle it. You can't let little stuff get it. When I tell you, I feel like the devil has been attacking me. The devil has been attacking me. Like, he's been trying to like discourage me, and I'm not letting none of that happen. None of that, because I know it was coming for me. And I was listening to this one thing today where it basically said like us Christians, us people, like we only want to go to church and hear them preach about the goodness of God and like what God can do for us and the blessings.
About 2.5 miles.
But we never want to hear the negative and hear the trials and tribulations, or just hear, you know, other things from the Bible. We always just want to hear, you know, good things. And that's crazy though, because a lot of times we are subject to that. Like our conscience is subject to that. We only want to hear the good. We don't want to hear the negative. We don't want to hear the bad. But it's good for us to hear the negative and hear the bad. Because like, for example, social media. A lot of the times when you get on social media, you see a lot of boasting, a lot of bragging and stuff like that. You don't really see real deal, like, for example, what I'm posting. Like what I'm posting right now, like you don't really see a lot of people telling you the real deal, like what's really going on, what's really happening, like real life stuff. Is actually, you get what I'm saying? Like we only see the good a lot on social media of people who got money and doing stuff like that. So, and to me, like that's kind of like what she was saying. Like we only want to hear the good. We want to hear God blessing us. We want to hear God doing this, but we don't ever want to hear about the bad things or want Jesus to call us out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be called out. All right, y'all. So it is a little while later, but the person that I asked if I could stay there, I need to redo my lip liner, so don't be talking about me. But the person that I asked, could I like keep my stuff there or whatever, he said yes. And he also offered me to stay. He was like, it's cool, you know, if you need a place you can stay here. So even though I'm cool with that, I'm gonna have to ponder on it a little bit. And then on top of that too, like me, I'm the type of person, when I stay in people's house, I just don't chill in their house all day. And this is somebody that I actually know. I've been knowing for years. When I first moved to Colorado, I stayed here. I known him for a very, 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 very long time, so we don't have to worry about that. But I just never contacted him because we haven't spoken in years, and I'm like, I don't know if he gonna feel like I'm using him, because for some reason that's what I am. I'm a user.
Just to sum this little area up, because I don't want people thinking like, oh, you're staying with a stranger or you're staying with a male friend. This is my sister's dad, my oldest sister, and I used to live with him when I was younger, and when I got pregnant and moved to Colorado, I lived with him for a year. So I've been knowing him my whole life. He used to give me money when I was a kid. Like, I just always knew him. So basically, I guess you can say like a stepfather, but he had no issues with me coming there, even though we didn't talk since I had my son. Really, he was open arms. He always been like that. So he offered me to stay there and stay there however long I needed to get on my feet. So yeah,
you know, I had his number and I had been trying to call him, but the number wasn't working. So I just felt like when I first got in, I was like, I can't, you know, pop up on him like that because he might feel some type of way. But I had told him, like, you know, I had called your other numbers and stuff and couldn't get through to you. It said that the number was out of service, and he was like, man, I've been changed that phone number a long time ago. And then I tried adding him on Facebook, and he never accepted because he don't do Facebook. So he was like, man, I'm glad you popped up. You know, he was just like, man, I'm happy to see you. And I was like, okay. I felt more comforted, like, okay, hope you don't think I'm trying to use you. So we just sat there, we talked for a good minute, and he was like, yeah, like, you can leave your stuff here or whatever. And he was like, if you need a place to sleep, you can. And he got some other people. He always been that person to help, you know, from my perspective. Like, he always helped. He got other, like, his grandson and all of them, they all live there too. He's helping them out too. So, you know, he was like, welcome, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I, you know, he's always been a helping hand. So hopefully once I get on my feet, I love blessing people who bless me. So I'm gonna try to, like, you know, people change over the years, so I'm gonna try to get to know him and then buy him a gift. I do remember him liking shoes. He liked Chuck Taylors, so we're gonna try to get that. I'm gonna do that for him, buy him a nice little color or something. Let me turn here. I
could keep straight though. I think I'm gonna turn. But yeah, so he said, yeah, so that's good. I was like, oh my gosh, because I need to take a shower. Like, I just cannot not be in the shower. So, but he got this other lady staying there too, and he said she in the basement. So I was like, oh my gosh, because that's where I would prefer to be or whatever. But I told her, I said, do you care about rooming with me? And she was like, oh no, like I don't care about, you know, rooming with you or whatever. But she said that she's streaming stuff and she do be loud at night. But me, the only thing is Nasir, he might wake up to noise, but I mean, he sleep with the TV on, so it shouldn't really bother him anyways. But I just rather like be in the basement so I don't be taking up people's living room and, you know, dirtying it up. And, you know, not saying that I'm gonna dirty it up, but you know, when you got a kid, you know, they like to play, have toys everywhere. So I'm like, it'll be much better if we're down there. So I just was like, I know you don't know me and I know you his family or whatever, but she was like, nah, it's cool or whatever. So I'm gonna go. I really don't want to spend no money, so I'm thinking about just like getting some boxes from the store and cutting them into like some little like kind of like mini like dressers or whatever, because I don't want to spend no money. I know I'm being a little cheapskate, but I really don't want to spend no money. So I'm like, I can get me some boxes from the store or something and put our stuff in some boxes and fold it up real nice and all of that. So, and then I'm gonna talk to him later on tonight, because I'm gonna try to like, he told me I could stay as long as I need to, but of course, like I said, December, an official place to like be. Because when he saw me, he was like, you came back? I was like, yeah. He said, what made you come back to Colorado? Because like I told you, I had my baby here in Denver and I stayed with him for 8 months. And it was so crazy because I was about to get me a place. I had applied for an apartment, but I ended up getting into it with his daughter, which is my relative. So I ended up just like packing my stuff and moving back, and I really wish I would have stayed. He was like, you didn't have to. He said you could have stayed as long as you wanted to. He was like, you was a good, he called, you know, good tenant. You know, he was like, you was a good tenant. He was like, I never had no issues with you. He said you had a job, you was working, you was doing whatever. So he was just like, he was like, you didn't have to go. But I told him like, I loved it here. Like, this is where I wanted to be. And he was like, man, he was like, he like it here too. So he been here for over 20 years. So I'm like, yeah. So he was like, enjoy. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I feel good. But you know, I'm gonna make sure that we not just chilling at his house every day, all day. I'm gonna make sure that, and I told him that I work too, so we'll be gone. And then I'll just make sure, like I need to go to the storage unit probably tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wake up early in the morning, because Nasir, he finna go to sleep early tonight, because he be mad when I leave him and all that, or if I don't wake him up when I get up. So not leave him. He get mad when I don't wake him up when I get up. Because if he wake up and I'm already dressed and stuff, he be looking at me like, where are you going? Why you didn't wake me up? So he needs to go to sleep early tonight, because he got a washer and dryer, thank God. So I'm finna, because trying to wash your clothes at the hotel, I just don't like, that's why I never did it. I was like, I'll just go to an actual laundromat, because me, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep. So I was just like, and then it was just too much. These past few weeks have just been too much, too freaking much. And then I could have washed, but it was just like I had so much to do. So I'm like, good, he got a washer and dryer. I'm gonna wash these clothes. That's why I said I need to get us some toast or something. So I just want to come back and clear some things up, because in these videos I was being very discreet, because at the time I was thinking about posting in real time, but life was kind of getting ahead of me. So trying to edit and vlog and everything was kind of, you know, just a lot. So I am now editing these months later, and they are now being posted. But just to clear up a few things, like I was telling you guys, this is basically, I will call him my stepfather. He was in my life for many years when I was young, but I told you guys he was living here for 20 years. He actually been here for like 13, I think 14, 15 years, because he, like I said, was in my life when I was young, and then he moved, and I am now about to be 25. But yeah, so I just wanted to clear that up. But also, I just want to come in here and quickly say, like, during these times when I was recording all of this, like, you know, some people have that feeling of, yeah, I'm homeless. And some people have that feeling of, you know, yeah, I'm homeless, but I know that I can do this. I know that watching this, like, some of my friends have been texting me like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe you really did that. Like, you're sleeping in your car, blah, 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 all the extra stuff. And I just want to say, like, I was very determined to change my life, and I'm very, very grateful, and I'm very, very happy that God put it in my heart to make this move and gave me the confidence to make this move, because one thing I can say is I am truly happy. Like, you guys will see in the upcoming videos, like, I met a man. He asked me to marry him. We're engaged. You know, like, I don't want to give you guys too much, but I mean, that's coming up in like the next video. But I just want to say that I'm really grateful. Like, I'm really happy. I feel like I moved down here and my life has changed for the better. Like, this is the happiest I have ever been. And it's going to seem like, you know, you guys watching it, things are moving really fast. But honestly, I have been here going on like 8 months now. And it's just like, I feel like, I don't know. My encouragement to anybody, man or woman, single dad, single mom, if you have that urge to move and you really want to do it, but just make sure you have a piece of the plan. You're not going to have all of the answers. Yes, you're going to go through unwarranted things, but when I tell you, if it's in your heart, if it's in your soul, and you feel like you can do it, believe that you can do it and do it. Because one thing I always say is you can always go back to your home city if you need to, but there's nothing like getting out there trying and taking that risk and actually making it. You get what I'm saying? So all I want to say is that I'm extremely grateful for this process. I'm happy. I'm enjoying life. And yeah, so I mean, that's all I can really say.
All right, y'all, so it is the next day. The girl's downstairs sleeping, and from her daughter, she told me that she don't want to get woken up. So I'm going to try to be quiet and set up this basement, my little portion, so that when I do come back, it could be at least halfway ready, because I hate coming home tired and nothing's ready. So I'm about to put this rug down here. I didn't finish showing you out the store because I was recording on my phone, and I really don't like recording on my phone. But I got these containers and stuff and all that. I'm going to wash at my friend's house. So I'm gonna get this together. Go turn off the light for me.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want? My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not going where I want. Just some me time. Hope you doing what you want. Crib by the beach like Odell. Over more, my killers don't tell. Shadow my mark of the New York the shelf. Now my bitches did it to Chanel. Will you be my leading lady? I wanna contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not going well. Get some me time. I don't know if you doing what you want. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast and you do what you want. In the meantime, just not doing what I want. Just some me time.
This is what it's looking like with the rug. I might move the rug over because the tarp, that's the string I just put, is gonna come a little bit like right there. So I think I'm gonna move this rug over. So that way they don't be walking on it and getting it like, you know, dirty. Cause me and Nasir, we got house shoes. All right, it's time for me to try to put this tarp up. See the bed? Yeah, let's put this tarp up so we don't invade that privacy over there.
I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past.
Cause we don't need that much space. We only gonna be sleeping down here. So that'll be enough for me to get up. So let me show y'all real quick the scenery. From this stand view, it's like this bed right here, tarp. I should probably put another thing up here. Cause I got two, but I want one coming from over here. So it could be like kind of like blocked in. So, you know. And let me see how I look if I'm laying down. So if I'm laying down like this would be right here. This would be the view. See what I'm saying? That way, you know. And then I'll be just sleep on this side because I know he probably gonna be scared of this stuff. So yeah. All right, y'all. I am trying to work fast. We gonna fix this tarp later, but got my little rug and stuff. As y'all see, I'm finna start taking Nasir's clothes out and I'm finna start putting his stuff up in here just so I can get that out the way. So that when I wash these clothes, I could just put everything in here.
See, I'm very pregnant. And a lot of people that are in my TikTok